Hey foodies, good morning and welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my award-winning okpa recipe. If you followed my channel on when we had our cultural day at my kids school, you would realize that my okpa recipe came second amongst other delicacies brought by other tribes, and that is to tell you how good it is. And anyone that ever had my okpa always testifies of how good my okpa is. So if you've ever had authentic okpa and you've been wondering how it is made, in this video I want you to sit down, relax while I share with you tips and tricks on how to achieve the most delicious, moistest okpa recipe ever. If you're interested in this video, please keep on watching while we jump right into this cooking action, guys. Welcome back, guys. So okpa is made from a very delicious and healthy nut known as Bambara nut, and this is what this nut looks like uncracked. It looks more like uncooked groundnut, okay? And when it is cracked, this is what you call or see every day as Bambara nut. You can cook this, like more of porridge or pottage as beans, okay, which I have tried. It was so good. This is what you're going to be grinding to get this, okay? So this is our Bambara nut flour. It smells so good. The flour smells so good and natural. It's so delicious. So for this recipe, you're going to be needing some salt. You're going to be needing some Scotch bonnet peppers. The ingredients are just, this is it, okay? And then I love it coarse like this because I love to see all the red spots inside my mixture. And you're going to be needing some good quality palm oil, okay? Please use very good quality palm oil. And then you're going to be needing some warm water or lukewarm water. Please don't use room temperature water or cold water. Then for the purpose of this video, we're going to be using foil plates. You can use foil wrap, you can use cellophane, you can use Tupperwares if you can't lay your hands on banana leaves. I ran out of banana leaves and that's why we're using this. So we're going to start with making our okpa. So in a big enough bowl, you're going to add in the Bambara nut flour, okay? And then you're going to add your palm oil. This is when to add your palm oil, guys, because this is the only time you have to add your palm oil. Once you add water, you might not get the mixture right, or the outcome of your okpa might not look as good as it should be. So make sure you add your palm oil in the dried flour, and then you're going to go in there with your hands and begin to mix it in. Begin to mix it to make sure everything, the palm oil, incorporates very well into the flour until you get that yellowish, creamy, like more of custard color, okay? I'm going to show you what I mean in a bit. And this is it, and this color is just perfect for me. I love my okpa color to be popping, okay? This is what you need. If you don't get this consistency or this color, you can add more oil at this point. Now that I've gotten the color needed, I'm going to go in and begin to add my water. By the way, I am using 1 liter of water, okay? But I'm not going to be using all of it. Just add as you go. Remember, I am working with 2 cups of Bambara nut flour. So you're going to go in and add the water and begin to mix it. I feel like this is the place where all the work needs to be done, because you want to continue to mix it until there are no lumps, okay? You're going to mix it until there are no lumps, and if you find other ways to get rid of the lumps, please do. In this video, I'm also going to be showing you how I maneuvered my way to make this process faster by getting rid of the lumps. So I brought in another bowl, brought my sieve, and then I passed the mixture through this fine sieve to get out all of the lumps, okay? So using my spatula, I went in there to ensure that I smoothing out, and by so doing, getting rid of all the lumps, okay? So I did this for a few times until there was no lumps anymore. So after I noticed that my mixture was lump free, I brought in a clean bowl and then I transferred my mixture into a clean bowl. So this is where the process of making this okpa begins. Okay, yeah, just ensure that your okpa is lump free or the mixture is lump free. And another thing you should consider is okpa, the consistency for okpa needs to be light. It needs to be light. Okay, you do not want it to be thick. You're not making moi moi, because if you make the mixture thick, you're going to end up getting a very hard okpa, like that okpa, very strong okpa. So if you notice that your mixture is thick, ensure that you add water to loosen it up. Okay, that way you will get the moistest and softest okpa. So I went in with my salt and my Scotch bonnet peppers, and that is it, guys. I mean that is it. You don't need to add seasoning powder or seasoning cube, crayfish or whatever. This is so delicious and so sweet all by itself, I'm telling you. So now I set it aside and I brought in my foil wraps, and then I started scooping it into my foil plate, covered it. And before this process, ensure that you already have boiling water. You need boiling water. If you are using the moi moi leaf wrap, as you're wrapping it in the moi moi leaves, you're immediately throwing it into the boiling water. So ensure that you already have water boiling, okay, before you begin this process. As you can see, I did not wait or allow my okpa mixture to begin to sit. I already have boiling water. And after you have put everything in the pot, set your timer to 45 minutes. 45 minutes is the time, and 45 minutes later my okpa was ready, and oh my goodness, it was so good, guys. I immediately opened up the foil plates to reveal my okpa. See how those red Scotch bonnet peppers were just popping. It just calls your attention to it. It just shows you how scrumptious, how delicious and yummy this is. You can have your okpa with some pap, you can have it with gari, you can have it with anything, you can have it as is. This is so healthy. As you can see, there are no processed chemicals or ingredients into this. There are no curry powder, this and that and all of that. You don't need all of that. This is so naturally delicious and so good. Everybody in my family enjoyed it. My husband enjoyed it. Even my girl enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you have learned a thing or two from this recipe. If you have any question, do not forget to leave it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video and if you have learned a thing or two, please do not forget to click on the share button, click on the like button, and subscribe to my channel if you've not. I will see you in my very next one. Do not forget to turn on post notifications so that you're instantly notified whenever I post a new video.